Hey YouTubers, Ryder Bryn here, and today I am going to be demoing a program called Power Mixer, and I'm going to be showing how it is screen reader friendly. And it is from a company called Actual Solutions, and if you've ever used Quick Mix in the past, you know that there isn't a version for Windows 7, and this is kind of a version for Windows 7, only it has a whole lot more options, and we're going to go through everything. This is going to be quite a bit of stuff here. This program is a free trial for 30 or 60 days, I'm not sure. And after that it's $17.95, but it is so worth it for something you're going to use absolutely every day. I am using NVDA. I'm not great with screen readers, so I may make some errors here and there, but we're actually going to see that it is screen reader friendly. If NVDA works, then JAWS will work, Windows will work. Whatever screen reader you're using will work. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at this, and it has hotkeys and everything all ready for you to set up. And the first thing you're going to do when you open it up is, obviously you probably have your computer sound set up the way you like it, and whenever you're messing with the sound, always save it, just in case something happens, especially if you're a screen reader user. So we've opened up Power Mixer. On the Power Mixer dialog box, there's a lot of things here, but the first thing we're going to do is go to Options and save our current settings. So I'm going to Alt-Tab, make sure I'm in the Power Mixer dialog box.
Desktop icon, Power Mixer icon, Power Mixer dialog unregistered version, best menu of NVDA application button.
And I'm going to press Alt. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is change that voice. I will be right back.
Application.
Alright, so we're on the Power Mixer dialog box, and we're going to go to Alt-O for options. Well, first I need to make sure that I am focused on the Power Mixer.
Camtech desktop, Power Mixer dialog unregistered version.
Alright, I Alt-Tab to it.
Menu of NVDA.
So now I'm going to go to Alt-O.
Power Mixer options dialog, presets configuration.
Okay, and I'm set on the presets. I'm going to tab. This has a tree view, and I'm on the presets in tree view, and in a minute we'll go through all the settings in tree view, but first I want to make save the volume settings that I have right now, just in case something were to happen. So I'm going to tab to the New button.
Help button. OK button. Cancel button. Preset tree list. Name combo box evening collapsed. New button.
A new button, I'm going to press my spacebar.
Center preset name dialog.
Okay, enter your preset name.
Blank.
I'm going to call this Stable.
STABLE.
And tab to OK.
OK button.
Press my spacebar.
Power Mixer options dialog.
Tab one more time.
Hot edit. Selected none.
This is a hotkey box. I'm going to choose Control-Alt-F2 as my hotkey. So when I hit Control-Alt-F2, it's going to go back to this, and I'll show this in a minute. And I actually did press Control-Alt-F2. It's not going to give you any kind of audio confirmation of that. And I'm going to tab to OK.
Edit button, delete, tree, help button, OK button.
And I'm press my spacebar.
Power Mixer dialog unwrapped.
And I'm going to show you now when I press Control. I'm going to lower my volume a lot here, and then you can hear my NVDA voice. Well, you can hear I don't have one. Let me have it.
Volume.
Okay, you can hear how low that is.
100 volume.
Okay, so I'm going to hit Control-F2, and now you'll hear
dialog preset power.
It went back up. So that works great. Now I'm going to go back to Alt-O to the options, and we're going to go through the options now.
Power Mixer options dialog.
And I'm going to press Home to get to the top of the tree view.
View 1 of 10, level 0.
Okay, so now we're in the View option, and I'm going to tab
Desktop.
to
Default button.
I'm sorry.
Help button. OK button.
Okay, the first thing we got to was a default button. If you change any settings in here, and you need to go back, use the default button.
Help button. OK button. Cancel button. Property page. On screen. Display background color. Text color 1.5 seconds. Language combo box English.
Okay, the first thing we come to is a language combo box. I have that on English.
Theme combo box.
Okay, then there's a theme combo box. I have it on automatic adjust. It doesn't really matter what you have it on. This is just the color scheme.
Edit button. Display when volume is changed.
Display when volume is changed. Checkbox checked. Leave it that way.
Display when preset is applied. Checkbox checked.
Leave that checked. When the display when preset is applied.
Display when desk is changed. Checkbox checked. Display always checkbox not checked. Play sound checkbox not checked.
Okay, so we're not going to change anything in the view tab, and actually the only things I'm going to show you are the things that we are going to change because there's so much here to get to.
This back text scroll tree view. View
Okay.
1 of 10 level 0. Mixer 2 of 10 level 0.
Now we are going to change something in the mixer options.
Default help button.
We're gonna
OK button.
Tab to it.
Cancel button. Property page mixer control playback 10 steps volume adjusting
And this is, let me
by mouse.
tab and shift
By
it.
mouse wheel when cursor is over. Checkbox
By-
checked.
By mouse wheel when cursor is over, we're going to uncheck that because what this means is if your mouse cursor happens to be on the taskbar and it scrolls up or down, it will change your volume level. We don't need that, so we're going to uncheck that.
Space not checked.
And everything else, we're going to leave as is, so I'm going to shift tab back to mixer.
Cancel button. OK help button. Default tree view. Mixer 2 of 10 level 0.
Okay, we'll arrow down.
Desks 3 of 10 level 0.
We're going to leave this as is.
System 4 of 10 level 0.
Okay, now we're under system, we're going to change some things.
Defaults button. Help button. OK. Cancel button. Run on Windows startup checkbox.
Run
checked.
on Windows Startup, checkbox checked. Leave that there so when it starts up, all you have to do is use your hotkeys. Once we set everything up, you're not going to have to do anything with this except for use your hotkeys, or you can apply it without hotkeys. It's up to you, but all of these things we're doing is just like a one-time thing.
Start minimize checkbox not checked.
Okay, start minimize, I'm going to check that.
Space. Minimize to tray on close checkbox not checked.
Minimize to tray on close, I'm going to check that, so we'll go to the system tray.
Space. Always on top checkbox not checked.
Leave that unchecked, always on top.
Show disabled devices checkbox checked.
Show disabled devices checkbox checked, that's an important one, make sure it is checked. In Windows 7, for instance, stereo mix sometimes is disabled even though you have it, so you want to be able to see it, so you're going to check it.
Show disconnected devices checkbox not checked.
Show disconnected devices. That is up to you. Let's say you have a USB microphone that is not plugged in at the moment or all the time, but you still want to be able to set a setting with it, then while it's not plugged in, then check it. If you have a lot of audio devices, mixers, instruments, whatever that you use, then absolutely uncheck it. And for instance, plug those things in to change it.
Show all application sessions checkbox not checked.
Don't know what that is. The rest of these we are going to leave as they are. So I'm going to tab back to system.
Tree view. System 4 of 10 level 0.
Okay, we're back in the tree view. So we're going to down arrow
Presets 5
to
of 10
presets.
level
We
0.
will come back to some of these, the presets.
Controls.
The-
Hot 7 of 10 level. Tray icon 8 of 10 level 0.
And I'm just going to the ones that we are going to change.
Peak meter 9 of 10 level 0.
Leave this alone. The peak meter, leave it alone.
Schedule 10 of 10 level 0.
Now schedule is really neat. Let's say you know that every day at 7 o'clock you're going to be streaming something. You can put your streaming setting in here and it will change to that audio setting every day at 7 o'clock. There's an evening setting. Let's say you put the kids to bed at 9 o'clock. You need the volumes to go down at that time. You can set that up. And you can set things up daily, monthly, whatever. There are a lot of options in here. But that's kind of advanced stuff that we're not going to get to right now. I'm just getting to the basics. So we've gone through everything in here that we need to change right now. So now we're going to get to the good stuff. We're going to get to the presets. We're going to set those up. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to go into your system sound settings, and there's a really easy way to do this now with the NVDA. And you're going to go to your system tray, whichever you do that with your screen reader. Again, I'm not doing a screen reader demo on how to use a screen reader. Obviously, you know how to do that. And some things I don't.
Note NVDA playback 69.
Okay, my playback is at 69%, so it says playback 69. I'm going to the power mixer icon in the system tray and my application key on it.
Context menu.
And I'm going to down arrow to multimedia, and that will open up my sound settings, which is really a simple way to do it.
Preset power mix multimedia.
Press enter.
Unknown. Sound dialog. playback property page.
Okay, so now I'm on
Select the playback device.
So now I'm on my playback property page, and I can go through and change my different settings.
Okay, at this point, and obviously I've inserted this later because I didn't like the way that I had done it in the original video, but at this point you're going to go into your sound settings and you're going to set up your microphone and your stereo mix and whatever you like. Let's say first you're working on a streaming setting, then you're going to go in and you're going to set your stereo mix as default, and you're going to set your volumes until it sounds the way you like it. And you can, for instance, play a song on your computer while recording it through Goldwave or whatever you do. If you're doing these settings, I'm assuming you know how to use these things. And when you find the volume you like, then you're going to go back into Power Mixer and you're going to follow these instructions.
And then when I'm done changing all the volume levels that I want to, and again, this is why you saved a stable version, in case you start changing things in here and something happens. Once all these are saved, I'm going to escape out of it.
Sound dial. Power Mixer.
And I'm going to tab
Power Mixer.
to Power Mixer.
Dialog unwrapped.
And I'm going to go to Alt-O.
Power Mixer options dialog. Presets configuration.
And I'm going to tab to
Tree
New.
view. Help button. OK button. Cancel button. Preset tree list. Name combo box. New button.
And I'm going to press my space bar.
Center presets name dialog.
And let's say I just changed it to streaming, then I'll make a streaming.
STRAMING.
And tab to OK.
OK button.
Press my space bar.
Power Mixer options dialog. New button.
So now I'm going to Shift tab.
Name combo box. Streaming collapsed.
So I have my name, the streaming I have selected, so now I'm going to tab to my hotkey.
New button. Hot edit.
Okay.
Selected Control Alt F3.
It automatically selected Control Alt F3 because I just used Control Alt F2. I can let it do that, or I usually use Windows K for karaoke when I'm streaming. So I'm going to go ahead and do Windows K.
Selection removed.
And it's not going to tell you that. There's no way to read that, because if you start using your arrow keys, it's going to change. Once you put in the shortcut key that you want to use, don't press anything else. Don't press Control to stop JAWS. Don't do anything. Just tab.
Edit button.
And then you're going to tab to OK.
Delete tree view. Help button. OK button.
And you're going to press Enter or Spacebar, either one.
Power Mixer dialog.
And you have just set up a streaming for, and your hotkey shortcut is whatever you've chosen. And you're going to continue to do this. Change your audio settings, and then come back to Power Mixer and set up a new. Go into options, presets, and new, and set up a new preset, give it a name, give it a hotkey, go to OK, and then go back and set up another one for everything you want to do. And so then you'll have them all set up with your hotkeys. Make note of your hotkeys, because you won't be able to find out what they are later. You can change them. You can go in and change them, but the same way you just did. You're going to select that preset, go to the edit box to change the hotkey and change it, but you're not going to know what it was before. If you have any questions, let me know. Leave them in the comments section. If there's anything I can help with, I will let you know. Try to get the answers for you. This is a great product. I am not affiliated with this product. I just was looking for something that was similar to QuickMix. I found this company, and again, they're making it screen reader friendly in their newest beta. So the next version will be screen reader friendly, which is a great thing to support. Free trial, and then $17.95 after that, which honestly is a good deal. Again, if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section. Please rate and subscribe.